What's going on, guys? Mr.Snitchy here, and welcome to the first episode of a series I'm just going to title Verticality. Basically, I'm going to take a map, and I'm going to go through some vertical gameplay on the map. I do like vertical gameplay. I do try it out in casual, not so much in ranked, just because I don't want to do something that I'm testing to maybe, I don't know, lose my team around or something like that. But today's episode is going to be on house. So the first area we're going to be looking at is going to be split. At least that's what I call it, split bomb site, which is going to be the living room and the gym. So I'll show you the first little piece of vertical gameplay when I get up there. See you guys when I'm there. We're up here in the upper hallway. Very nice area. This spot is just going to be, it can be used for attacking or defending. It is a little risky just because you are going to be exposed from your backside, but it is kind of nice. So, if you guys look, this entire thing, well, except for there, this is all breachable. So, let's think about this here. There's a window there, right? You can bring, let's say, Mira. You can bring smoke, because you know we're going to shotgun smoke. You got a Mira, a secondary shotgun. Just any roamer. And if you want to, you can basically watch this window as people walk in. So, let's just say they just spawn right there, and you can just dump them full of lead. So, let's show this real quick. So, if I'm going to be, let's say, attacking pool from this window. Oops. And let's say I can break the entire window. I'm not going to be looking at the ceiling. If you didn't know it was there, I'm not going to be looking at the ceiling. So, I'm going to be looking here. Maybe I'll do a little bit of this. And I'm just going to try to get a pick. And maybe do some crossfire if there's somebody sitting there, or maybe sitting here. So if I'm going to jump in here, okay, on the way I'm probably going to be vulnerable. So we're just going to plate a nice little hole here to show where I landed, more or less. So let's run back up there real quick. So as I showed earlier, you can just make this tiny little hole, and you have a very nice sightline onto this right here. You know, they come and just get your little burst in, shoot them in the head once or twice, you know. Depends. I mean, Mira would work very well since you have a really, I guess, high rate of fire, high cyclical weapon in the Vector 45 cal. But, I mean, on your way in, you can kind of just watch them and just follow them in. I mean, you could probably even watch it if you really wanted to take a shotgun in. Oh, come on. If we wanted to, I mean, you could do a really tight angle, but you really can't see anybody dropping in. Let's throw the diffuser up here and see if we can see it here real quick.
The diffuser is no longer in your possession.
So, I'm up here again. Let's see, I'm just going to be checking corners. You know, you're going to check here. Maybe hit somebody if there's somebody there. But I don't see anything. I know the diffuser is literally there, so unless I'm going to get a really cheeky angle on somebody, there's no way I am going to see them jump in, and I'm probably going to die. But I don't have anybody here. Test it with me, and I mean, now I can see somebody. If there's somebody sitting there, I can see them. They can already see me probably from out there. So that's what's split. Also, if you really wanted to, I mean, you can watch the, I mean, you can watch this area of the gym. You can blow this up if you really wanted to. I mean, it just really depends on what the hell you're looking for. So let's move on to our next bomb area. So our next bomb site is going to be garage and the gym. Now, normally if you play, this entire wall is going to be reinforced. You're going to be throwing reinforcements here, maybe a mutes, and maybe some mad bandits. You can normally have part of this wall reinforced, if not all of it, just depending on the team. And then you're going to have these inner walls that are normally just non-barricaded. You may have the drop hatches barricaded, just depends on the team. You probably are going to have this one barricaded or reinforced, whatever you want to call it. But there is a lot of nice vertical gameplay for the attackers. Not for much for the defenders, just because normally if you are counterplaying this site, you're going to pick fuse, and you're going to fuse in pool room. You're going to try to fuse A. You're going to probably try to fuse B from the corners like here, all that right here. Try to get infused in this area, unless you really are, I guess, in your roam game. If you like your roam game, that's fine. But here are some cool things that you might want to know. Because if I'm playing ranked, let me just open this up real quick. If I'm playing ranked normally, and I'm Monty and I have somebody that's communicating with me, normally what I'm going to do is I'm going to push in through the basement here. I'm just going to push in right through here, put my Monty up. And depending if these walls are reinforced or maybe they got a mirror and they're mirroring them, I'm going to block this door, or maybe even just open up this wall, plant my shield here, and just start a defuse process. If, like I said, if you're an attacker, you can actually watch that entire area. So, come out here real quick, and you go up here. Choose sledge real quick. Really? Come on. There we go. You can watch this entire, like, walkway. If there's somebody maybe camping in the corner, come in here, sledge it, and you can get in here, you can look at it, come even closer. You can look at here. I mean, you can even watch you can watch basically from the top of the gym here. If you got somebody here that's got a bandit maybe, you can just get right behind it. Once again, I'm just using sledge just because it's easiest as an attacker. If you want to, you blow it open. Basically any of this wall, it basically just runs right through here. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. Come on. Come on. Really? Really? There we go. There we go. Now it's actually going. Yeah, if you want to, you can watch this entire nice wall. I mean, you have a couple of the corners you can watch. Like, if there's somebody planted here, maybe, or you've got somebody planted in this corner, you can take your sledge and, or buck if there's somebody with a shotgun. You can open up this entire thing. You can see down here. You can see in this corner. You could even, if you really wanted to, you can even, I guess, watch the rotation if you really wanted to. Because if you think about it, this wall's right here. This wall. This is still technically reachable. So if you want to place somebody up here, you just gotta remember about the rugs, because those are, for whatever reason, they're not bulletproof, but they won't create a hole. I'll show you that in a second here. But you can watch this entire hallway. You can watch a rotate hole. I mean, you can watch this. You can slide holes up. You can watch there. But the weird thing is about these rugs, it works either way. I can sit here and I can take a shotgun, and it's just gonna make holes. It doesn't matter. I can throw a grenade. Wait for that to go off. Nothing. Nothing. Just not gonna do anything. However, if you take a sledge, that's gonna open it up for whatever reason. So you just guys gotta remember that. So with this bomb site, you are very vulnerable from gym. You're vulnerable in depot, anywhere. So you gotta remember when you're playing this site, you gotta watch very carefully. You're even somewhat in garage. You got somebody hiding behind a white car. Well, let's say they're sitting right about here. Just blow it open. Oh, they can't hide here anymore. I mean, boat. You can't do anything with the boat area because that's all concrete, which is gonna be easy. Nice. I mean, you have somebody sitting right here. Just blow a hole open. I mean, I know you're in the walkway, but you can just blow it open. You're gonna just keep going. I mean, I know I'm using a shotgun, but you know, you got Buck. He's got a nice breaching. You can just sit here and you can wreak havoc on this dude, whoever's playing car. I think here you can kill him. You can kill him on this side. I mean, it's just interesting how much you can actually use. I mean, Like you see, here's the edge of it. So basically, if he's on this front side of the car, you can't touch him. But more or less here, here, over here, there. I think it goes to right about here. Yep. Because there's the concrete. So let's move on to our second site, or our third site. Okay, so let's talk about our third and final bomb site, which is construction and kids room. So normally if I'm defending this, normally you're gonna have your smoke, you're gonna blow open like these walls so you have a nice, I guess, sight line through the entire site. You're probably gonna have somebody with an impact, you're gonna impact that, you're gonna open up this entire wall right here from as long as you can, you know, just so you can watch everything. So then you have coverage, so then if you have somebody in construction, you can kind of just sit there and you can see through. Now, you normally will place probably a reinforcement here, you got one there, and then two here. You may reinforce this, just depending if you're going to want to use it or not. I personally just use an impact, throw it open. If somebody wants to sit there, they can sit there. And then most attackers are obviously going to try to shoot you from the balcony, or they're going to try to come through here. As we all know, we hate coming in here as attackers. You're going to sit here, you're going to try to peek it. You're going to try to take kid's bedroom, because that's the easier site to take. At least in my opinion it is. So you really can't do any more vertical gameplay in this site, just because if you take it, you got concrete here, all concrete, and then you got the same thing in kids. Same exact thing. You got concrete everywhere. Concrete, it's all over. You can't just solid concrete. So there's no way as an attacker or a defender to play this site from below. You can't obviously play it from above because that's the ceiling. So what you can do, however, is if I'm picking this in a ranked match, I play Mira on this map. I know they say Mira, just no, don't do it. But I particularly like Mira in the kid's bedroom. Normally I will reinforce here, plop a Mira, or I'll reinforce, or I'll plop a Mira here with the non-reinforcement, and I'll put one reinforcement here, and then if somebody wants to reinforce, they can reinforce that area. I do keep this one open, however. I'll tell you why later. But you put a Mira and a defensive wall, or a barricade opposite of each other, so you can actually have some cover. And people in here are very hard to dislodge, unless you're going to have pressure put into Master. You're going to kill everybody that's in Master and in the you know, like the bathroom area or whatever you want to call it, and then you're going to either fuse the wall. You know, if there's a barricade here, you're gonna fuse the barricade, make the person push out, or you're just gonna overwhelm, maybe stick a Monty there if you're running Monty. But there's an easier way to do this. So let me just give you a second. Let me blow some of this out here. So this entire floor is destructible. Not many people use it. I've set Mirror here, and I've never died from below. Now, however, you gotta put a drone in here, and then you gotta have a buddy drone you. But it's probably hard because you think about it, you're taking in kitchen. Now, most of the defenders, roamers may hide here, or they may hide in gym. But I think this will be easy because you throw a drone up here, you just like, okay, give me a mark, find him, and throw it. You're gonna hit that. I mean, if you want to define the mirror, you can take your secondary and pop the mirror, or whatever side it's on. You can get a nice angle, pop the mirror, you know, just that. And then you have that side open. Mirror is not going to be a problem. Also, that's a nice attacking spot. You're not going to sit down here as a defender unless you have complete and utter control of the basement. There's just no way to put it. You're going to have complete and utter control of the basement in order for that, and hopefully they don't do a garage to triple stair push. However, if they don't, and let's say they just enter from a PC or side area and just make a beeline up the stairs, this is totally destructible. So, let's think about this here. You got a guy with 8-foot wall hacks, basically, pulse. You can stick him down there, and you can wait for people to You know, run out of time, start making mistakes, and run across. If you have nitro, plop a nitro, make a nice little hole. If you think about it, I'm sitting here, let's just say those don't exist, and all of this, like a good team would do, would, you know, open everything up. You got basically all of this open up. You probably have this reinforced right here, because you don't want that, but you have this opened up, so then you got your person that can, you know, sit here and watch stairs if they want to do stairs. So, you know, you look in here, you're probably grenading that, and then you're coming in here, throwing it probably ahead of time. And if you're just looking through, maybe somebody's, maybe you got a rook or somebody that's sitting here, you look, you pop up. I'm gonna only see it at the last second. I'm like, well, okay, whatever, you know, maybe somebody fused it earlier, maybe somebody used a grenade, maybe just impacts, whatever. But if you pulse in here, I'm a sit and duck. You know, pulse, you got a sensor, you're gonna be a sitting duck, and you're just gonna die if he's good. You can sit here, and maybe I'll come back with pulse, but you can just see everything. I mean, you can even sit down here if you wanted to, and just watch with your pulse sensor. I'll be right back, and I'll show you guys that. Okay, so now we're back in Kids in Construction bomb site. So I've set up a little mock scenario, so I've shot a couple holes in the wall here to represent, you know, your smoke player, just blowing out some holes. You've got maybe your Mira here and your reinforcement there. You got reinforcement there. You've probably barricaded that door. You've probably barricaded this door, just depending on the person. And let's see how this would work. So if I'm here, now let's just say I just want these little itty bitty sight lines. Just because that's how I want to play this. I don't want to be too noticeable about it. I mean, you're going to notice that, but... So, if I'm sitting here... Whoops. So, if I'm sitting here as Pulse, I'm going to be able to see that. Now, however, you can go like this, and, you know, you might see somebody, and you're going to be able to see this, and let's say there's somebody walking, you just go... And you can just easily kill them. If not, you're going to drop them some health. So that'll be nice, because with that, just with those little shots, I mean, you got some things that are penetrating, you got little holes, nothing too major. And as a roamer, you're gonna be wasting their time. So if you're sitting in a weird spot, because I don't think many people sit here. You know, you can scan the door here, you can scan up here, you can even scan up there and just watch somebody vault in or repel in. As let's say you're glazing it, and you want your, you got a thermite maybe sitting up here. You just want somebody to break it and they're swinging in. You're going to hear that, and then you're going to see it. You get your barbed wire. It's normal, so you're going to be slowed. And you just watch them. So if you want to, you're going to put a support here maybe. Just watch them come up the stairs. Blow them up. That's an easy kill for you. And I think that opens up a lot of options, especially if they're just sitting on balcony. And let's say this door's already open. Run out. Throw your C4 and get back in. Nah, you know, glass is up there, somebody's up here, you shoot them. If you got somebody here, you know, you got your areas you can sit here. However, I wanted to go back to my main point. You really don't ever want to sit here on defense, and I'll show you guys why in a sec. So, we're back on defense. Now we're playing split with Mira. So you might see, you know, if you're playing Mira here, you're going to have a rotate hole in there. Like I said before, you're going to have the entire garage reinforced. You may have these reinforced. You're going to have maybe a Mira here watching the staircase. And then you're going to have that thing, drop hatch, completely barricaded as well. Now, like I said before, you can watch this bomb site from up top. However, as I said before, if you have somebody, you got to slide with somebody, they may just open this up, jump in right through here or through bathroom, and just sit here and watch. Maybe have somebody push, chuck a grenade maybe. They might even try to open up this wall. It even works in here. Down here real quick. And to open this up so they can see into main entrance. And just look to see if there's anybody maybe roaming in the main entrance. So, even that's a little less common. But if you have, let's say they're coming up here, and you know because let's say you've lost the site but here before, because this is like your last site, and you know that they put somebody up here, they blow a couple holes in the wall, they maybe throw a couple grenade stuns, maybe a flash, have a Monty push, and let's just say that you're doing what I said before, and you're just going to sit here, you're going to open up a nice little hole here with your shotgun. Now, I wouldn't recommend Mira, like I said before. just because she's an anchor operator, but let's just say you're just gonna just want to. It's casual or whatever. So you're gonna open this up, and obviously this is gonna be a lot easier with a normal shotgun. This is the shortened variant. But let's just say you're sitting here, you're waiting, and you see somebody, and you're just gonna riddle it with bullets, just cause, or you might sit here even, and just watch them jump in. I know this is a little rough, but you don't have much time. You got 45 seconds to drop everything. Just reload it real quick here. But you're watching this, and you're having the guy jump in, and let's just say you got both of your buddies taken out because they're fusing the windows or whatever, and they're just going to push big window. They're not going to push side windows, which I would recommend. However, as I said before, these have their counters here. So if you know that they like to plant in a corner, you could also blow the floor out. I guess I should have said this at the beginning, but if you do have a diffuser and you're trying to plant it on this wood surface, you can. This metal surface, there's no reason. So in the Cafe Dostoevsky episode, I will be showing what some pro leagues do normally with their top bomb sites. That's another episode for another day. So let's say they're going to plant it in a corner here. You could always just pre-blow out the corner, impact, C4, smoke shotgun if you're not using them for something else, and you can take away their options. You know, break this, give it a little shotgun here, shotgun left there. You can potentially watch the windows from below. However, that's a little risky. Like I said before, you can watch basically this entire objective from below. You can also watch from that above area. But however, once I get down there real quick, I'll show you why you probably don't want to watch those windows just from below. So, as you see, here's one window. Here's the corner where they could plant. Here's the second window. Another corner they could plant. And then you also do have in here, you're going to have a little area here to run our shotgun shells for. But you could also watch like this. I believe there's a window here. Maybe not, but whatever. But there's easier ways to defend that side of the window here. You got the mirror here. You can just blow the whole wall open with an impact. And you could potentially watch it from washroom and just have, let's say, Rook Doc, Jaeger maybe, if he's not wanting to roam, you can just take an impact. And you could just watch this entire wall from just here. Just watch somebody come in and basically ruin their day. So you guys, this is episode 1 of my verticality series. I think this is a good time to sign off. So if you guys found these tips helpful, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And remember, snitches get stitches.